You're about to hear a powerful motivational story. A story created to shift your mindset, strengthen your belief, and remind you what you are capable of. Take a deep breath and let this journey begin. The biggest wall you will ever face is the one inside your mind. Chapter 1: The Boy Who Felt Blocked by Nothing. Evan lived in a quiet town beneath a towering mountain. Everyone climbed that mountain. Children climbed it for fun. Adults climbed it for peace. But Evan couldn't. Every time he tried, his steps slowed. His chest tightened and a quiet voice whispered, "Stop. You can't go further." There was nothing in front of him. No danger, no real obstacle. But something invisible held him back. You felt this too, haven't you? That strange, unexplained feeling that freezes you. Evan felt it every single time. Chapter 2: The Traveler with Silver Hair. One morning, Evan sat at the foot of the mountain. He stared at the peak as if it was meant for someone else. A traveler approached. An old man with silver hair and warm, steady eyes. "Why do you sit here?" the traveler asked. Evan replied softly, "I can't climb. Something stops me." The traveler looked at the empty path. "There's nothing here," he said. Evan whispered, "I know. But the wall is inside." The traveler smiled gently. "Ah, invisible walls. The hardest kind to climb." He placed something in Evan's hand, a small wooden token carved with one word: believe. "When the wall appears," the traveler said, "hold this token. Say the word and take one single step." Chapter 3: The First Wall Appears. The next morning, Evan tried again. The air was crisp, the sky was clear. Halfway up, the invisible wall hit him. Fear, doubt, that tightness in his chest. His mind whispered, "Turn back." He held the wooden token. He whispered, "Believe." Nothing magical happened, but he took one step. Then one more. And one more. For the first time, the wall didn't push him back. Just like in life, the wall doesn't disappear, but you move anyway. Chapter 4: Walls upon Walls. As Evan climbed higher, the walls came faster. A wall of self-doubt, a wall of judgment, a wall of "I always fail," a wall of "I'm not good enough." Each wall felt different. Each wall felt heavy. But every wall faded when he whispered, "Believe," and one more step. He didn't run. He didn't leap. He moved slowly, steadily, breath by breath. Think of something you've been afraid to start. What if you took one small step today? Chapter 5: The Ridge of Storms. Just before the final stretch, dark clouds rolled in. Wind screamed across the ridge. Lightning cracked the sky. This time the wall was real. The storm pushed him back. Hard, he wanted to turn around. But then, he saw a faded scarf tied to a rock. The same kind the old traveler wore. The traveler had passed here. He had survived this storm. If he made it, Evan whispered, maybe I can too. This time, believe felt different. Not like a hope, but like a truth. He leaned into the wind. He climbed through the storm, slow, shaking, but moving. And the storm began to fade. Chapter 6: The Summit. As dawn broke, Evan reached the peak, for the first time in his life, the world stretched beneath him. Mountains, rivers, distant towns. But something else stood at the summit, a small metal mirror. Below it, a plaque read, "The greatest mountain is inside you. Today, you climbed it." Evan looked at his reflection, tired, scraped, but stronger than ever. He whispered, "The walls were never real." Chapter 7. A new voice for others. When Evan returned to town, people gathered around him. "You reached the top? How? What changed?" Evan smiled. He said, "The mountain never stopped me. My own thoughts did. Once I learned to take one small step through fear, everything opened." From that day forward, Evan helped others climb. Children, adults, anyone who felt blocked. He gave them wooden tokens with one word: believe. And slowly, the entire town began to climb their own inner mountains. Final message: you have invisible walls too. Fear, doubt, judgment, past failures, old stories in your mind. But every wall breaks with one brave step. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need anyone's permission. You only need this: believe. And move once. Your whole life can change with that single step.